Oh, yes, Daddy.
Greetings and salutations. I don't want to say this title of this movie. Because I feel like I'm gonna end up cringing in my head as soon as I say it, just like I did when I saw Am I Racist? This time we're looking at a film called, oh Jesus Christ, Who's Your Daddy? What was this film? Well, Chris Hughes, a geeky Ohio school senior raised by strictly religious adopted parents, and Beverly Hughes discovered that his recently deceased birth parents are the proprietaries of a vast pornography empire, and he is the heir. Suddenly famous and dropped into a bitter power struggle, his new flock of beautiful coworkers come to his aid. I have a feeling that, growing up, I feel like, say, this will be every teen boy's dream, in a way, suddenly you have the Playboy Bunny mansion or something like that. At the beginning of the film, you are introduced to this character, and, it seems like everyone is knocking this guy around.
My scooter, sissy.
I've heard worse. And so, yeah, he is, he is friends, he is, best friends with a girl, and his name's Kate, who is in charge of the school newspaper, and, he's also on it, but, it seems like everyone is just, say, hey, dude.
Look, I meant to call you. I was working late at the store.
Hughes.
Look, if you just get my article
You are the
quick...
best writer on my staff. Next to me. I mean, your attention to detail is unparalleled in high school journalism. But if you want to be a reporter, if that is what you want above all else in this world, it is all about deadlines, dedication. The double D's.
Okay, right again. But look.
Get in the game. So, he has his friends, and I'm gonna be honest and say, yeah, I would say I was kind of the social outcast as well at times.
The meeting? Jenga? Hello, is anyone home? We distinctly talked about dressing goth, so that we might get a bit more of an identity by the end of the year.
Yeah, shit for brains. We talked about it. We didn't vote.
Actually, no, we didn't even talk about it. Murphy talked about it. We ignored him.
Okay, fine. Let's get it on right now, all right? Let's rock the boat. All those in favor of dressing goth.
Then again, you had those moments, when you went to the school dance, go Kelsey, and all that. But I do, then one guy did tell me, I got time I was, the weirdo who sometimes did YouTube. One time some dude told me to...
Ever hear of a cock meat sandwich?
What's a cock meat sandwich?
You're about to find out. Right about now.
Yeah, that.
What do you do successfully? Quickly.
So, with this movie, the idea of, a high school senior basically getting charge of an entire adult company, and at first, you get the idea of it, he becomes, and all that, and it's so, normally, this kind of film, suddenly, he lets it go to his head, he lets the attention that others are giving to him, suddenly go, people like me now? Wow. In honesty. But as the story goes on, Kate, she is trying to say, yeah, I make fun of you at times, but, do you want to hang out and all that, like, to the school dance? She ends up going there, but he basically just blows her off.
He's fired from the newspaper.
Wait, what'd she say?
You're fired. Fired? That's funny. Katie, I could buy your crappy paper. I could buy this town, this school. I could buy you.
You're wrong. I think I'm the only thing around here that's probably not for sale. And for the record, I haven't been Katie since 6th grade when you kissed me on the seesaw.
And yeah, this would be like that little bit of like saying, like, dude, come on, she was one of the first girls that actually, like, even though she was a bit tough on you, she was your friend. And as the film goes on, like, like his things start to go even more over his head. In that, like, at one point he is at dinner with his family and all that. So, like, throughout the film, his mom has, like, taken some kind of medication which causes her to just go, like, and all that. So, like, on the birthday dinner, she's just, like, say, oh shoot, like, I ran out of money. Ugh. So, he ends up getting really frustrated and all that. And one of his friends end up telling him, like, say, dude.
Would that be so bad? I mean, a few weeks ago, you didn't have any of it. Life was okay. You, me, Scooter, Murphy, even Doyle. We had some good times.
I'm on the verge of losing a major financial empire. And you're here reminiscing about mediocrity? See, that's the difference between you and me. You see, I see the big picture. You don't see any picture.
You really are an asshole.
Dude. Like, you're not my friend anymore. And all that. So, but, like, he's not really fully getting it. I think he gets it until, like, say, his uncle goes, like, say, oh, yeah, you're not in charge of the company anymore, like, say, haha, and all that. So, he ends up, like, losing his company, going back to square one where he was. And eventually, like, say, he ends up talking to Kate to try, like, apologize to her.
Kate, look, I know I've been a jerk to you. And I have been for a long time. But the thing is, I waited my whole life for something magical to happen. And when it did, I lost sight that my life was already full of really special people. A family who loves me. Friends that are there for me. And you.
After reading a poem about him. And I feel like sometimes in life, like, like, we have those moments where we think, hey, people are finally liking me and all that. And suddenly, but at the same time, we don't really realize it until, like, all the others who have been there for us for a long time suddenly drift away. And, yeah, I kind of basically just, like, say, hey, do you want to be part of the company and write articles or stories and shit?
Your concerns, your stand on feminism, and it's, Hughes, not Mac. Does this mean you're not mad at me anymore, or you are mad and just have a weird way of expressing?
Okay. So I kind of like that aspect of it. Like, say, when he ends up doing, though, is, like, they have a moment where his friends, like, they all, they reconcile. So they all decide, like, say, be goofy for a little bit, and they decide to, like, say, okay, we're going to have a photo shoot. With all the models that he had that was working for his parents' company. And yeah, But I do think in the fact that, he's eventually able to get the company back by discovering, hey, the uncle, he was not a good dude. He had been stealing money and taking to other places and all that.
The look is new and fresh, but so am I. With the inaugural issue, as of today, we are right on time for the marketplace. And under budget, which spells profit.
Hey, I've had about enough out of Mike Cunt. All in favor of reinstating my man Chris as the chairman of heaven. Can I get a what?
And he's able to, make a better magazine as well. So yeah, I thought this film at times was fun. I kind of thought the humor was... I thought it was funny at times, but at the same time, I thought the message it was trying to do was, say, hey, don't let power, or at the same time, that sense of, going up and you're changing rep, may cause you to lose sight of others that care about you. So, I thought this one wasn't too bad. I didn't think it was too bad. See ya!